Guten Morgen. Welcome. Hello. We are in Vienna once again. How many incredible events have we had in this beautiful city, an iconic location now for the FIBA 3x3 World Tour, the first World Tour happening here. Also, Women's Series action, wheelchair competition. Wow, what an event, what a weekend as we welcome you again to Vienna. Getting the World Tour's 5th stop underway. Qualifying draws, how we're going to get things started off. I'm Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. And here are the squads that you'll see compete here. Day 1 of 3, the World Tour. There's Pool A featuring Partizan, who are probably the favorite in that group. Barcelona and Utrecht as well. And we'll have a couple more QD games on the slate, as we will find out who will be entering the main draw. Partizan, if you're saying, well, I haven't seen much of them this year, that's because you haven't. It'll be their first appearance on the tour since their 7th place finish at the Utrecht opener back in April. So a new look Partizan squad will take the floor, which will feature one of the best emerging players in the league, and Stefan Milivojevic, a.k.a. the Gladiator. You'll see him come out here pretty soon. But in the meantime, how about Buk Boroviciane, one of my favorite players. I think he's underrated, man. We'll see if he lives up to my forced hype on him. Stefan Torpizza, as tough as they come. Standing 6'5", 6'6". He's their staunch defender, and their star is that man right there, Stefan Milivojevic, built like a muscle car as he vrooms onto the court. Gets ready to get going with Team Partizan. Beautiful day. Summertime is in full effect here, and not many cities that I'd rather be in this time of year right now than here in Vienna. Had an unbelievable Europe Cup where Austria took gold, a storybook finish for Nico Kaltenbrunner and company, as we will see them playing in this Masters as well. In fact, 14 of the top 18 teams will be hooping. Barcelona making their way up. You've seen, we've been waiting a while for Spain to really elevate their 3x3 program. In the men's competition, the women have been dominant for a long time, but now to see Barcelona starting to come together with Guil Exposito, Wame Zanca, Neil Bria, and Ramon Villa Soleil. Couple of challengers this year, but it is their World Tour debut. Played in Baudi, finished 7th. Played at the Shukbatar Challenger, finished 10th. Now the competition gets much stiffer as they look to earn a spot in the main draw. There they are. It was Wame Zanca, I think, last year that had a ridiculous dunk in, where was that at? That had to be Edmonton, maybe. But they played on 4 World Tours last year. Their best result was in Edmonton, finishing 6th. So we'll see what they bring in this one. They got the orange jerseys on. Partizan in the white. Partizan, one of the better teams in the league a year ago, as a participant in the World Tour final, and have yet to kind of get the ball rolling so far this year. Yet it's still early. Quick reminder for those who aren't familiar with the game of 3x3. Played on a half court, 12-second shot clocks, 10-minute games. 7 fouls put you in the penalty. No coaching during the games. Everything outside the arc is worth 2. Everything inside of the arc is worth 1. Got it? All right. I'll say it again in case you missed it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Qualifying draw is underway. Let's get to it. The voice of 3x3 rocking with you from Vienna, Austria. Stop number 5 of the World Tour season. Nice little off the glass from Milivojevic. He can't get the steal. Quick move to the baseline, kicked out. 2 ball is on the way. Payal, as that one is drained by Wame Zanka. The Gladiator being pestered by 2 defenders. You rarely see a double team in 3x3. Usually not the best defensive decision, but it worked out. It worked out. There's the 2 ball hand up. So what? Take that with you. And then Milivojevic dropping the shoulder. It's like a boulder, and shows the soft touch off the window. Dribble drive, in and out, wants to feed it in the post. Drop step, oh! Spun him high and dry. Nice footwork from the big man. That was Soleil. And Torbica, it will shoot that one short. Zanka now. Zanka's got some sneaky bounce. Keep an eye on him. We know what Neil Bria can do. He just doesn't do it that time. Shot and miss as Barcelona lead it 3-1. Speaking of incredible cities, I've been gushing about Vienna. Now, I love me some Barcelona, too. I can't lie. Haven't been there in a while. Shout out to all our FIBA 3x3 staff out there enjoying that Barcelona life. Take me with you, please. All right, let's get back to business. Bria coming around using the screen. Bordovicanin, oh, left his feed. That was not a good decision, but Bria can't land the 2-piece. Up top they go, Bordovicanin. Vic, too quick, nobody home. Leave a message at the B. Splitting through the defense, and we'll get the continuation. JC.
Yeah.
Wame Zanka. JC. Never mind. I should have kept that one. My voice cracked anyway. It just ruined the whole thing. 4-2. Zanka at the stripe indubitably, as Barcelona lead this thing 5-2 here at the start. How about that? Again, a Partizan team that finished 7th in the standings last year. Didn't win a Masters, but were semifinalists 4 times throughout the year. Milivojevic. He'll get to the crib. Exposito whips it down low, and another feed. That's good eating for Ramon Soleil. Zanka, spin move, kicks it. Soleil likes that spin move. That time the jump hook is a no-go. Again, busy, festive 3x3 weekend here in Vienna as we get the World Tour started. Women's Series is popping. Wheelchair games cracking as well. Some of the action so far, Barcelona have done a good job featuring the big. Ball screen set. Torbica cross left, right, inside, and a whistle. Foul on Barcelona. Number 2. Torbica to Milivojevic. Oh, nice setup, but you gotta finish breakfast. Didn't do it. Bria. And Milivojevic is strong, but not that strong. He opts to foul instead. That's the 2nd on Partizan. It's been a revolving door of winners in this 2025 season. We've had 4 events and 4 different winners. That's parity for you. That's a pair for you. 2-piece from Bria. Nothing but you know what, and it's 8-3. Bordovicanin, he wants some get back. as he fires a 2 and knocks it down. 5-8 is the result. Partizan now on a 3-point run by himself. Bria, oh, they shooting. All made you look. Can y'all finish the rest of that line? Probably not. You were slave to a page in my rhyme book. Okay, I did it. Ooh, man, he's doing it. And doing it well. Partizan off the glass. Yes, sir. I'm not sure what the capacity is for this venue, but it is a job well done, and you better believe that this place is going to be packed full as the competition moves on. This is just the qualifying draw, and I guess we're at 60% capacity, which is really good. Once the main draw hits, I'm telling you, big thank you to Win today. Hit Radio 03. Avant Sports. Local sponsorships, and again, the LOC. What a job. Here we go. Back to the action. Oh, you don't want to leave that, man. Maybe you don't mind. Bria, oh man, he's an arsonist. He's burning the place down. Milivojevic, he will fire right back. Don't get caught up in the strays, as each team is letting them go. 12-9. It is turned into a back and forth 2-point shootout. Oh, flavorful scoop, Exposito. The exposer. You can see Exposito, that low center of gravity, and what balance, what finesse to finish that thing off. The Gladiator hands it off. Whoa. Cross court. Torbica getting tricky with it. Oh, nearly hit it. Does not, however. 5.5 to play in this QD opener. Lofted up, broken up. The Gladiator comes away with it. And too much grabbing and shoving on the inside. Our thoughts, since we are here in Vienna, I'd be remiss not to say that our thoughts are with the Austrian people. Tragedy in Graz just a few days ago now that has rocked the entire country. So good to get some reprieve here this weekend with some 3x3 and kind of take our mind off of that recent tragedies, but prayers up to all involved and the entire country. 14-10. Trying to make their way to the big show. There, speaking of the big show, who's bigger than him? Nobody. That was Dr. Strange and Team Move coming off that win in Marseille. Four-point contest. Change that. 5. Bria, second one. Indeed, Bria has been cooking. He has been cooking in this game. 16-10. As Barcelona showing that potential once again. Credit to the coaching staff too, the entire organization. That you can see, you're starting to see them live up to that potential that we've seen the last couple of seasons. Look at the defense from Exposito. Lofted up and tipped in. Ramon Soleil, his fingerprints all over this thing too. It is 17-10. Barcelona all over Partizan. Yes, you heard that score right. 17-10. Barcelona over Partizan. Plenty of time left, 4:28, but still, it's not looking good for the Gravediggers right now. Look at the battle of the bigs. And got a foul on Bonaviciani. That will put Barcelona back on the line. That is the 7th on Partizan. Serbians are struggling in this one. And Barcelona having no issues whatsoever. So Soleil's first free throw will balloon the lead up to 8, make that 9. Oh, wow. Milivojevic was down to one leg there. He's not happy because he got, he felt like he was fouled. But Pedro didn't give him the whistle. Instead, he gets a warning. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. 4:13 left in this one. Opener. Exposito. Uh-oh. Exposito. Oh, my goodness. You don't see that every day. A layup wedgie. That ball was stuck in a state of confusion. Probably wondering, why did he shoot me like this? It's abusive. 19-10 inside. 8-point contest. This was pretty much done. Oh, nice dish set up. And Zonka is finishing that thing off. And that's going to be a shooting foul. Zonka got caught reaching in the cookie jar. He says, who, me? Yes, you. Another look at the sweep through by Milivojevic. I don't think that this play will make much of a difference. It's going to be inconsequential. This will be a Barcelona win. If it's not, it'll be the biggest implosion I've ever seen. The Gladiator knocks down the free throw. Not the start that Partizan had hoped for. That's not. It's not great commentary. It's just facts. Stating the obvious. 2013. Exposito skips it inside. Thanks for playing. So the Gladiator and Partizan get regulated on in the opening QD game. Barcelona, ooh-wee. Vamos. 21-13. The last bucket. Too big, too strong. Ramon Vida Soleil helping get the job done. So a commanding and dominant opening performance by Team Barcelona. Look poised to be headed to the main draw if they keep playing like that. So we got about 15 minutes before our next contest. But we do have some moving pictures for you to enjoy. Highlights from a blowout win. Barcelona all over Partizan, who seem to be the favorite in this group. They're not done yet, obviously, with a battle against Utrecht forthcoming. But Barcelona will actually be coming up next against Utrecht in this qualifying draw A action. But again, that one is about 15 minutes away. So the battle for the main draw will continue. What a performance by Neil Bria and company, knocking them down from deep and beating them up inside. That is the formula for success for Barcelona in the opener. Stick around. We're back at it in 15 minutes from Vienna.
Jetzt haben wir wirklich jedes eines rausgehauen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet eins. Ihr habt eins bekommen. Good job, Erwin. Gut gemacht. Sommer in der 1 Arena. Super Musik und sonst gibt es wenig von euch. Jetzt Nummer 1 für alle. Circa 10 Minuten haben wir noch Zeit bis before we get into the next game. And it's a Water Man Series Qualifier. Erste Spiel haben wir schon gesehen bei den Männern. Barcelona, Partizan. Barcelona won. The next matchup is going to be Utrecht versus Barcelona. Freunde, Fee und Lukas, habt ihr Tisch, oder? Rechts geht's hier endlich durch. Wer genießt es? Auf der 1 großen Quatsch. Fee und Lukas, viel Spaß noch. This is the World Tour Series man im Qualifier. Und machen uns langsam aber sicher ready für die nächste Partie. Wenige Momente. Spannung wird hier aufgebaut. Kurz.
And just like that, we are back from Vienna, Austria, here in the capital. One game in the books in the QD, and we will see if Barcelona can do it again and secure themselves a spot in the main draw. Opening performance against Partizan was impressive. Now they got to deal with a tough, a physical, a determined Utrecht team. Coming out with a little bit different of a roster. Good to see Labio Grandsan back. You know they got Nesta Agassi, Norbert Dellison, and the Olympic champion, gold medalist, the Mayo Founder horse. Funny, I was binge watching some old 3x3 World Cups. Got the World Cup coming up, and seeing Dimes in 2018 at that Philippines World Cup, and seeing what he's become now in this league is a tip of the cap to Dimes. New dad recently, and of course the Olympic gold medal a year ago. He had the curls back then. He was probably a couple kilos slimmer. Now he's got that man bod, that grown man bod. That's what he's got. Respectfully. Don't be coming at me, Special K. All right. What a special game for Barcelona. Particularly Neil Bria, who shot the nets off. And Ramon Vida Soleil on the inside. That 1-2 punch was just too much for Partizan to deal with. We got Win Exposito. His penetration is a problem. Pause. With the rock in hand, slinky, sneaky, and deceptive he is. And Wame Zanka as well. I want to see that bounce from Zanka that I saw last year. Can he bring the bounce in this one? There's Exposito out last. So winner of qualifying draw A will join main draw Pool C that features both Toulouse and Radon Varis, two Masters winners this year. So you want to talk about being put to the test. Whoever comes out of this QD, you won't face better teams than those two. And Barcelona, they want to prove that they're up for the task. First, they got to pass this test here, 10-minute sprint against Utrecht. Now, we did see Utrecht a couple times this year, back-to-back Masters. Saw them in Amsterdam and Marseille, baby. 10th place finishes in both of those contests. And certainly hoping for a better showing this time around. And their third appearance of 2025. Shout out to my bros, my partners in crime. If y'all haven't checked out Word on the Streets, check it out. Replace the E's with threes. That's the podcast that we do. I missed the last one. I hated missing it. But Boz and Vince held it down. We are dropping another episode here soon. Get y'all ready for the World Cup coming up. So make sure y'all check that out. It's on all of your major podcast platforms. And also on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram as well. Word on the Streets. Replace the E with threes. All right. We are back on and popping from Vienna. One more again. Ooh, sneaky link. That didn't happen at 3 a.m. either. That's the way you start things off, Utrecht, with a boom. But they will get it down inside. Was doing some punishing last game, but that first shot from Soleil is off the mark. The lead Lion, Vanderhorst, who is going to be a part of the Netherlands World Cup roster. So they made that announcement this week. Delacin from long range. Missed it wide left, but he will put that back. Nesta Agassi. He got bounced to spare. And a 2-0 start for Utrecht. Pull up, 17-footer, no bueno. It's recovered and scored. Took out two dudes in one move. My goodness. Up top, ooh. I had a chance there. Inside, that is baby food. Wow. Wow. He's too big. Two-two start. Qualifying draw, day one. Main draw will not start until tomorrow. It's a 3-day World Tour event. First ever time we have a World Tour event here in Vienna. But incredible past competitions, including the Europe Cup, the World Cup, the Olympic qualifying tournament. That was in Graz. 2021, that, or 20. Anyway, Dimes is tripped up. Agassi taking his time. Agassi, not much of a threat from long range. He'll lead the shooting up to Dimes. He'll misfire it. Rebound lands in Barcelona's possession. Exposito. Streaking left, comes back right, wants a screen, will get it. Picks up the, he's gonna run out of time here. Somehow they get it up in time, but Exposito, he blows it. He decides to reset. If you don't succeed, try again. Right in the seam. Great setup by Exposito. Dimes on the baseline. He will take a bump. Make sure you give us a follow on all of our social media accounts. That is at FIBA through X3. Would you do it, please? Danke. Use the hashtag 3x3WT Vienna. Ooh, beautiful fillet from Vanderhorst. Check out Dime saying, pardon me, and finishes with finesse. Soft touch. Bria, I thought he was going to shoot that, made the better decision. Finds the big Soleil on the inside. Vanderhorst can't save it. 4-3 contest, 2.5 minutes in. To this 10-minute sprint. Could decide who gets to the main draw here and now and make the third game in this QD exempt. Won't matter. Time to win for Barcelona is now. Otherwise, either Utrecht or Partizan could potentially steal it in a three-way tie. My director slash producer slash Brody, he's getting on me about how I'm saying Barcelona. But the people in Barcelona say it like this. He wants me to say Barcelona. I'm not doing it. Five-3. Oh, that was a creative Euro step attempt. Nice crossover, but oh no, you're not going to get away with that. He was skipping to his loop. That's the wrong thing to do. It'll be a turnover in a 5-3 contest. First break in the action. Busy, busy, busy World Tour this year, in case y'all didn't know. We added a couple of stops as we'll be going to Bucharest later this year. Did I say that properly? Also the King. So 17 stops before the World Tour final. Exposito strong to the hole. Yeah, I told you he's lengthy, slippery as well. 2 balls, too strong. Raggio, who got off to a good start with that 2-handed flush, they can use his services from long range as well. So Utrecht trying to find that right combination. Van der Horst finds the cutter. Nice play and great finish there from Grandstein. Saw him hooping in at the 3x3U National Championships a few years back. Good friends with the original Real Deal, Dylan Van Eyck. Shout out to the Real Deal original. Oh, a little bit of a collision there before Van der Horst goes to the drop step. But wait a minute, why you keep tripping? Another travel caught on dimes. There's a dime of another kind, and finished with a flush. Barcelona playing some good 3x3. 2 ball on the way. Foul in the process of the shot as Bria was able to get Nagasi in some trouble. Had his hands on the shooter. I can understand why they want to pressure Bria, considering how he shot it so well in that opening win over Partizan. I don't think he missed a free throw either. And nothing but laces at the line. 9-4. Dimes leaves his feet. And that time Agassi is fouled. So not just the offense for Barcelona, it's been the defense too. Playing some high pressure, intense defense. A couple of turnovers from Dimes. And Barcelona, one thing they haven't, well, they picked up the 7th foul now. So maybe they haven't played as cleanly defensively as I thought. 7 fouls, that puts Van der Horst on the line. And the Olympic champ will cash in on the first of 2. You better be sure that Utrecht will try to take advantage of that foul situation the rest of the way with 5:46 left in this one. Now's the time to be aggressive and kind of force the action, because Barcelona will be a little bit handcuffed defensively. And that is well off the mark late in the shot clock. That Utrecht defense is starting to step up, and they will find Thelissen inside. There's Norbert. 3-point game now, 9-6. And a defensive breakdown. Nobody there to stop Exposito. So right when Utrecht seemed to be shifting the momentum, they give up an easy layup. And it's back out to a 4-point game. 5:12 on the game clock from Vienna. Agassi up fake. Swings it. Dimes. to the crib. And that's a foul on the floor. Fire the horse outside on the inside, just the fourth on Utrecht. Another look at his last bucket. Quick step to the left, and there he goes. Zanka using the screen. Oh, that was an ugly looking release. I believe that's fail. Back to it with Utrecht on the attack. Dimes eyeing a 2-ball. Left it abbreviated, but finishes what he started. Utrecht refused to go away. Down by 2, make that 3. The quick step by Zanka as he was able to best Dimes. Van der Horst being relied upon to orchestrate the offense. Ooh, I gotta say. Got them Chris Brown moves. So 11-9. A fifth foul picked up on Utrecht. So if you're Utrecht, haven't played a bad game, but it hasn't been their best. And they find themselves right in it. So that's got to be encouraging, knowing that they haven't put it all the way together yet. And they're within a possession. Could tie this contest with the rock now. Dimes is on the bench though. Dellison thought about the 2. He's now he'll drive into traffic, and he didn't even honk the horn. They got out his way. Exposito, 2-ball, no way. Oh, but a bad foul. That's the 6 on Utrecht. Laggio got called for that one. No more fouls to give for Team Utrecht, but they trail it by 1, showing that toughness and that fight to stay in it. Much different kind of game for Barcelona than it was against Partizan. That was a runaway, a blowout, a mollywhopper. You probably haven't heard the word mollywhop in a long time, have you? You're welcome. I brought it back for you. 3:49 on the clock. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3 in your ear. Give me a follow. It's pretty easy. At 3x3 the voice. At 3x3 the voice. That's me. Shout out to La Voz. I think he's doing a nice podcast from Spain as well. Helping grow the game. Much love. Good ball movement here from Utrecht. Oh, Dimes runs into trouble. Agassi, can he knock one down? Oh, that shot looked like it hurt. I think I'm going to make a list of unique releases. An all-unique release team. Who would be on an all-unique release team? We got a few of them. I think Jupis would be on there. Gordon Vidovic would be on there. I think I got to put Agassi on there too. Y'all help me out. Who else is on there? Exposito, no problem. Well, a little bit of a problem. Split a pair. Both teams in the penalty though. Dimes Hezzy. Oh, Exposito paid for that. He's able to prevent the make. And now can he make some offense happen? Exposito. Ball is kicked by Dellison. That's the first 12 seconds for Barcelona. Exposito will get it back. Soleil inside. Another whistle. LG reaching in. Critical free throws coming up here. Soleil, 27 years old, stands 203. And his World Tour debut. First time seeing Barcelona this year. He's good at the line, no problema. 14-10 as Barcelona found a way to get it back out to a 2-possession lead. Thellison bottled up on the baseline, swings it out to Dimes. Dimes will not touch any iron. Bria, jab step. Bria, hand in his face and throws the shot off. LG skies for the rebound. Dimes understanding they need points, but they don't need that. Back-to-back air balls from Van der Horst. 2:30 to go. Can Utrecht maintain their composure? Bria, he will not stop shooting. Finds the bottom of the net, and Barcelona find themselves up 6 points. Agassi on the beeline to the bucket. He muscles it up, will not get it. Bria will come away with it. Exposito. Oh, that was a near turnover, but the hustle pays off. Exposito with Agassi defending. Dribble drive, Hezi, spin move. Gonna hit the deck now with one to shoot. It is on the way and it nearly goes, but in and out. In and out. Buck 40. Utrecht got to get to work. That's one way to start. Just trying to chip away at this lead. Oh, Bria had Thellison lost in the sauce. Another trip to the free throw line. Another look at Bria's pure stroke. Man, he is shooting. Underneath this Magic Sky canopy. Still a little bit of a breeze today. Beautiful day, but a little breezy. It has not affected him one bit. Misses the free throw. He's got one more coming. It was a 21-13 for Barcelona over Partizan. And again, a W here for Barcelona. Secures their spot in the main draw, Pool C. Exposito from the left wing. Zanka, Exposito, too explosive. So sneaky. Oh, Agassi, athletic follow there. That went off target. 18-12, Dimes. Can he find the bottom of the hole? He finally does. And that should give Utrecht some life. 45 seconds left in a 4-point game. Not out of reach. Not yet, at least. Exposito. Oh, my goodness. Game point for Barcelona after that deuce. Dimes looking for another. But game one, it was Neil Bria, who's also played well in this one. But game two, it has been the Exposito show. Got an out-of-bounds challenge here, but you can't leave him open. They got plenty of weapons on this Barcelona team. And Utrecht are learning that firsthand right now. Found a horse who had struggled with his two-point shot in this game. See him knock one down from the corner. That again gave him some life. But that has been short-lived. Yo, I posted that little like, I guess, action figure of the voice action figure on my Instagram. Y'all just killing me. I'm not that wide, okay? I'm skinny fat. No, I'm in decent shape. Come on now. The doll is not an accurate depiction of me. I don't care what Fabio Sonell is saying. He says accurate proportions. Disrespectful. I'm on you. I'm on you when I see you. Anyway, let's finish this game up. 20-14 is where things stand. Got a little too cute with it right there. Zaka sees it slip out of his hands. Found a horse. No way, Jose. Found a horse. No. 8 seconds left, and this game's a done deal. And don't look now. But we told you they were coming. We told you they were coming. And here they are. Barcelona looking to put the icing on the cake, and that will be the final dish. Time for dessert. 21-14, Barcelona into the main draw, Pool C. Undefeated in their 2 QD games. First Partizan, then Utrecht. This QD has been decided. Barcelona head and shoulders above their 2 competitors. They did it with precision. They did it with vigor. Sharp plays on offense. Stingy defense. And some knockdown shooting from both Bria and Exposito in back-to-back games. An 8-point win and a 7-point victory. Look out for Barcelona headed into Pool C with Toulouse and Radon Varus Hop Trends. That's going to be fun when the main draw begins tomorrow. So we do have one more game left in this qualifying draw A between Partizan and Utrecht, but it will be inconsequential. It will not matter. This group is done. Barcelona moving on. Got 10 minutes before we check ball for the next one. You can enjoy the highlights in the meantime and fix yourself a sandwich. You know, get a sip to drink, but don't go far. We got more 3x3 coming at you from Vienna. Qualifying draw A, Partizan and Utrecht. About 8 minutes away.
schon 2,99 € im Monat. Und im ersten Jahr sogar ohne Kontoführungsgebühr. Jetzt online eröffnen oder in jeder Raiffeisen-Stadtbank. Wie macht's möglich? Lass uns barfuß gehen, mit dem besten Bild der Eisschlange stehen, in die Nächte, ohne Leckerchen sehen. Egal wie, egal mit wem, Hauptsache was und immer live dabei. Einfach, live und frei. Mit hältst du da dein Herz. Das wird dein Sommer mit A1. Online den A1-Musik hier und den Urlaub einfach genießen. Freundkunden verbunden. Platz für Youngsters und Platz für Routiniers. Für dich und Platz für mich. Platz für alle. Mein Sportplatz. Unser Platz vielfältige Angebote mit Sport und Funpark in der Stadt Wien. Mehr Infos unter wien.tv.at/Sportangebote. Nichts klappt so gerne. Vanilleeis-Knödel, Schokolade und genieße die Menge. Liebe deinen Platz.
Die gleiche Leidenschaft. Der gleiche Triumph. Darum schafft WT gleiche Chancen für alle. Mit Buchungsbehinderung als Hauptsponsor im österreichischen Sport. WT, es lebe Fairplay.
Welcome back to the World Tour. Vienna, stop number 5, 2025. I am the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, rocking with you as always. Partizan and Utrecht will play. The game will not matter, however, because both came up short against a red-hot Barcelona team. There's Alexander Nikolic, a new face on this Partizan squad. They will not be advancing, to the main draw. So this was just for pride. As Vuk Volovichanin will enter the court as well. Plenty of Serbian fans here in the building. They'll be awaiting Ub to play in the main draw and supporting Partizan in this last 10-minute sprint that they'll play here in Vienna. So again, their first appearance on the tour this year since finishing 7th at the opener. And just not their best performance. Only managing 13 points in that loss to Barcelona.
And once again on the other side, the other team is coming.
But it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Welcome back, number 8.
And they want to build some momentum for the next time they hoop on the World Tour. LG, rocket number 8 for Utrecht, is back. They had a difficult time manufacturing any consistent offense, which was the issue, and they were not knocking down their twos, as Van der Horst certainly struggled. Agassi was active on the glass. I think Lanyo played pretty well. Dellison, they're going to need some more offensive boost or burst from him, because right now it's pretty much dimes that has got to be the catalyst to their offensive production. And at this stage, you know, he doesn't want to take a lot of shots. That's not the nature of his game. He is more of a facilitator. But in order to facilitate, other guys got to score. So Utrecht, we'll see what they do in this one. So they're getting warmed up here for a second before we get this one underway. Then we'll have a pretty lengthy break as it relates to the World Tour. But you'll want to stick around because we got the wheelchair games that are going down. So make sure y'all show some support. Gifted athletes in their own right. Women's series. All right, countdown is done. Let's get it going. Here we go. Milivojevic inside. Elwin is off the iron, but recovered and cleaned up. That's a decent start. Got to make it the first time, though, I think. Again, if you're just joining us, you missed Barcelona putting on a show here in the opening qualifying draw action, beating both of the squads you see on the floor right now and earning their spot into the main draw. So this one is just for kicks. Partizan in Utrecht. Offense has been lacking. Give it up to the Gladiator. Right to left inside, and that, so Partizan, the formula is feed the beast for now. Inside is where they've got their success. Agassi, he can score on the interior as well, as you can see. Milivojevic will get the possession restarted. Vuk, Boroviciano drops it off. Oh, what a dime, a bullet pass. Sets up the score for Vuk. Ooh, that was Dimes trying to get filthy with that one, I see you. Only a foul could stop that connection, but you might have lost a hand if you try to block that pass. The skip dish. Hey, Ray. 3-1. 2 ball on the way. Not happening. Not happening. Back up top to Nesta Agassi and company in a 3-1 game. Minute and 20 into this one. Dellison. I got excited because I've seen Dellison tear the rim down with drives like that before. Instead, he finishes with the layup. That's good enough. Counts the same. Just getting into the teeth of the calendar in this 3x3 season. Again, this is stop number 5. We're about a week away from the World Cup in Ulaanbaatar. Also a Masters there as well. Women's Series there as well. Ooh, Dimes, give me those cookies, son. Num-nums. Can they turn it into points? Yes, they can. The Gladiator trains it. 6'2". Dellison will find LG inside. He can't get the hook to drop. It is saved, only to be stolen, but Dellison didn't clear it. As my missus makes the call. Beautiful. Cecilia Montgomery officiating for 2. We got a little of the voice on the way. Hi, baby. Yes, he is the father. Inside, Torbica. Five-point lead, 7-2 start. Dellison, nah, bruh. Nah. Wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. See, when you got a game like this, I can get distracted easily and start singing. That ain't good for nobody. Dellison, give me that back. And he's able to convert on the second attempt. (7-3), 6:53 on the clock, which means we're gonna break in the action. The crowd will get a break after this one. 3 days of competition. A first ever time that we'll have a world tour here in Vienna. So it's kind of a big deal. That's why we made it a 3-day event. We like to keep the party going when we come to Vienna. Some more than others. Brody. Back to it. Find the horse. Lofts it inside. Nice connection to Agassi. People still smack the backboard? Okay. VB, oh. That pass did not have a chance. Another look at that link between Van der Horst and Agassi. Utrecht, in that opening loss against Barcelona, they found themselves in an early hole, and they were able to dig out of it. And now they find themselves trailing yet again, and Dimes is struggling from long range and showing some of that frustration. Oh, what is going on around here? Hello, hello. Good morning. Is it still morning time? No, it's not. Hey, y'all gotta tell me when I'm on camera. I'm sitting here just working regularly. No, I appreciate it. That's a face to a voice. Good times here in Vienna. 6:15 on the game clock. Shout out to Erwin. He's around here wreaking havoc on people. And that one's airmail. The struggles continue. Long season. So obviously both of these teams are going to have many more opportunities to right the ship. But here in the early stages have not found the success. The lob, good hands, and a solid finish on the inside as well. So they've given Alexander Nikolic several opportunities to use that size inside, and Nikolic has delivered as a part of this 8-4 Partizan advantage. Gladiator. He'll get it back. Oh, he and Torbica not on the same page. And that'll cost him a possession. This is just the warm-up. Main draw action begins tomorrow. This is just to solidify the field of 12. Barcelona's already taken one of those spots. And it'll come down between Lausanne and the Skyliners in a play-in game. Oh my goodness, bang out! Dellison, there he is. That woke me up. Marchanen gets the shot redirected. But check it out again. Dellison bringing a base. Boom session on a baseline. That gets Utrecht within 3. Torbica late in the shot clock. Won't go. Dimes. Left alone. He'll put the 2 up and it'll roll around and go down. That was broken up. Good defense. 9-7 contest. Have a look at Van der Horst. Even though he has struggled with the 2, he's not one you want to continue to leave open. A rhythm shooter. That time he's going to kick it across court, and LG had plenty of range. That 2 was drained, and we're dead even. 9 up. Milivojevic, he sets his sights on 2. And that is off the mark, and Torbica, too physical with Van der Horst. He'll get a whistle for the foul. And there's Laggio. Van der Horst flips it over to Dellison. Van der Horst has the seal. Turn around when I'm talking to you. Little Mitty is money. Utrecht back in front. Or in front, actually, for the first time. My bad. Marchanen, and he didn't pay attention to the scout report. Agassi will protect this house. Good time in there. Long arms of Agassi for the denial. Whistle. Foul on the inside. Pushing and shoving going on there. Yeah, that'll be against Partizan. Covered on the inside. And another whistle. Partizan with 6 fouls. Utrecht with just their second just now. So fight for pride in the last QDA game. Main draw coming up tomorrow, where 3 teams per group will battle for a spot in the quarterfinals. Torbica drops it off. Milivojevic leaves his feet and missed everything in sight. One-point game. Back at it. 3:40 on the game clock. Wanting some weave action around the top of the key. Doesn't really get anybody open. They force up a bad shot late in the shot clock, but Vuk gets called for the foul. That's a very bad foul. They were pretty much in a desperate situation. It's going to be a tough shot to make one way or the other, and they put Bellison on the line. For why? Bellison will make it count on the first. Got some heavy hitters in this tournament, in case you didn't know. 14 of the top 18. Oud, Amsterdam, Vienna, Toulouse, Basketball, Hangzhou. Oh man, the list, London, the list goes on and on and on. LG with the blockage at the rim. I mentioned all those teams, and you know I have to mention Miami. #1 in my power rankings for the majority of this year. World Tour Utrecht opener winners. They're here. Radon Varas, Hoptrent. Like, come on. It's crazy. The field of teams is crazy. Milivojevic. Oh. Well, the backboard's now been cracked. Good job. 11-9. Been one of those games. Pass gets there. But Agassi is defended well. Ball touched last by Partizan. Dimes being defended by the Gladiator, falling away. Man, I hadn't seen this many air balls since primary school recess. This is record-setting air mailage going on right now. It ain't that windy. Off the miss. Trying to fire it to Thellison. Foul called on the interior. It is the, let's see, eighth on Partizan. So this is a forgettable performance for Team Partizan. They're better than what they're showing. And Utrecht as well. thought Utrecht really showed flashes in both of their two appearances this year in Amsterdam and Marseille. Thought they played their best in Amsterdam. But again, some things to sort out on both of these rosters. The Gladiator. Feed it down low. Another good defensive play there. Right on time. LG is going to swat that with 2:36 left on the game clock. Round comes Dellison. Dellison. Uh-oh. Man, who got tackled? Looks like that's Lagio and Stefan. Gotta take a look at that.
Why red ball?
And see who is the culprit, who is to blame. Name of the game is 21 points. I don't think we'll see either team get close. But also hard to muster the motivation in a contest that, like I mentioned at the beginning of the game, it's inconsequential. Doesn't matter. Neither team will play on any further here. And this game has kind of been reflective of that. Oh, defense. Going to be shining. Yeah, he was leaning over the back on the second block. So Bellison will get 2. (12-9) Utrecht. Shout out to the DJ. Perfect song selection. The song is Vanilla Ice. Ice, Ice Baby. Yeah. They've been coded in Canada in this game. Ice, Ice Baby is right for the shooting for both these teams. We're going to see if the Gladiator can heat it up in the final 2 minutes. Leaves his feet, drops it off. There's the find. It has led to buckets for them. Alexander with another. Bullet pass. Offensive foul called on Torbica. And I believe a technical. Yeah, technical as well. Partizan showing some frustration. And that'll earn them the wrong kind of whistle. Technical puts Dimes on the line. $1:46 to go, and Van der Horst will knock it down. Dimes using the screen. Oh, lost the handle on it. Out of bounds it'll go. Van der Horst even shaken up. Apparently took a shot to the nose in this one. He's got the assignment of guard Milivojevic. The Gladiator, no. Will follow his miss. Dimes gives it up, showing some frustration. I think he was expecting Agassi to be in a different spot. Dimes, no, just barely grazes the iron. Milivojevic trying again. And that one rattles home. Now the runner off the window. And Utrecht doing a good job keeping Partizan at bay. Milivojevic with the extension, but Thellesen able to recover. Just got a fingertip on that. Nobody there to block that shot as the two drops for Milivojevic.
Preko tebe. Izlazim preko mene dole. Ja ti imam na laksu. Sad čekaš mi, ja idem na laksu.
(14-13). 40 seconds to go. 1-point contest with Utrecht in front, but not for long. It's even now. 14 apiece. Can Dimes respond to the Gladiators bucket? He gets in all kinds of trouble and he throws up some jump and it still goes down. So Dimes in all kinds of trouble. Spins into a hook shot from his waist and it still goes in. 15-14 is the result. Oh, see what had happened was Milivojevic just glitches here. He's got a clear lane, took his eyes off the ball, and oh. Womp, womp, womp. Under 20 to go. Oh, possession. Thellesen, yes, sir. That makes it a 16-14 game. Final 10 seconds in this one. Utrecht with the ball, and Partizan forced a foul. In the double penalty, it just, that's going to seal it. Because possession will also belong to Utrecht after this free throw from Dimes. So this one's done. 5.5 seconds left. And the story of this game has been the hacking, the fouling. That is the 13th against Partizan. Much of that is just frustration fouls. And now they'll just add a technical to it. But just a frustrating game and frustrating trip for Partizan. On the horse, yes. They may get to 21 after all. This may be the most unconventional 21-point game that oh, never mind. Dimes misses the second one, or the last one, rather. And the final horn sounds. So that will do it for qualifying draw A action in a 19-14 victory for Utrecht. Gets them the win, but does not get them a spot in the main draw. Partizan will come up empty as they'll get reset for the next time. I believe we'll see them in Ulaanbaatar. I'll have to double check that, but I do know for a fact that that is it for them in this one. Highlights of that 10-minute sprint. It was more like a 10-minute stumble. Not the prettiest game. Some bad shots, some disjointed offense, But Utrecht able to make the plays necessary. Partizan's frustration led to more fouls than they would like. And they didn't get the performances from Partizan and Milivojevic that they had hoped for. So that all amounted in a loss. So just the tip of the iceberg as we begin this day. We've got the wheelchair games on the way. The conclusion of the women's series as well. And then we're back for more qualifying draw action in QDB. More on that later, but a few more final looks of a 19-14 Utrecht victory. So once again, that'll do it for the early portion of the day. But again, we got the wheelchair games coming up as we get one last look at Barcelona's run into the main draw. We'll see them in Pool C action coming up tomorrow. And the field is nearly set. We got qualifying draw B, one game that will decide that one. That'll be between Lausanne and the Skyliners to see who joins Pool D with Miami and Vienna. But you can see that this field is stacked, absolutely loaded with the best team. So, hey, stick around if you would and enjoy the wheelchair games. Also, the conclusion to the women's series. I'll be back in a few hours. What time is that? We'll be back 5 p.m. 5 p.m. local for the last qualifying draw B game. That's it for now. I'm the voice. See you a bit later.